me get my monitor. I'm waiting for all my junk to charge before I make a video today. And this is why I just tend to do it the way I do it. Because otherwise it doesn't get done. So that's why I just use my phone and this little microphone. But I did set up my desk because I've been wanting to get my Pro setup set back up. Okay, here I come. Alrighty. Okay, here I come. Oh. So now I can see the chat, and I'm going to put these dishes away. What's going on here? All right. I'm going to move you a little bit closer. Wait. There we go. We'll just move you like that. Go like that. Oh, maybe I'll move it down after I put the dishes away. Okay. So I'm going to do this right now. Turn your thing, your speakers down. Glad no one's on with me right now. I'm going to make some sushi, y'all. I just have to get this junk out of the way. When you have kids, you know, you want to give them an opportunity to, you know, be helpful and clean up and load the dishwasher and the whole deal. But they don't. They don't. So I'm just going to move this stuff over here so you can't see it because now the dishwasher is pretty full. And I'm going to need this knife and this cutting board, so I'll wash those. Alexa, turn on pendant lights. Alexa, turn pendant lights to white. That's a little better lighting. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to turn this just a little bit. Hi, I'm going to, hold on. I need to see if I can track myself because I'm using, uh-oh. What am I doing? Okay, do I do this? No. Hold on, I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Cancel. I got all these filters up now and I can't figure out how to get them to go away. There we go. I was trying to, what was I trying to do? Oh, do the tracking, but I can't do it live. I can only do it when I'm using the program that comes with this gimbal. And if you've watched my other lives, you know I've had a lot of trouble with this gimbal because I haven't read the instructions, I guess. And it doesn't want to hold the camera this way for very long. It'll go bloop, bloop, bloop and crash and burn and turn this way. So whatever. I'm going to wash this cutting board real quick because I'm making sushi. I'm making sushi. So I've got to make the sushi rice, but I want to rinse this cutting board off because you never know when you have cats. You never know what happens to your cutting board and your counters overnight. I'm going to be making, I'm going to make spicy tuna rolls with avocado and cucumber. And last time I did it, I bought these little tiny frozen sushi grade fillets. They were like maybe 6 ounces each. And it was really amazing. But then when I went over to our grocery store, Smith's, they actually have, I think they're half pound. No, it was like it was over a half a pound. It was like 0.6. This is such a dull knife. I can't cut the sushi rolls with it because it just smushes them. And I've tried to sharpen it before, but I think I need a professional sharpener and like a knife sharpener or something. And I don't even know that I said this out loud, but all of a sudden I'm getting ads on YouTube, and like I saw some on Facebook, which I don't really go on, for knives. And when I was on Nextdoor the other day, I saw someone had a business card for like their knife sharpening business. Did I just not notice them before? Let's see. Wait. How's it go? I don't think I'm doing this right, but maybe. Does anybody know? I mean, it doesn't even look sharp at all. My son has a katana that's very sharp. He actually was playing with it and almost cut the end of his nose off. He's got a big scar right here now, like that. He came out, he's holding his face, and I see blood, and I'm like, when you're a mom, you don't want to see stuff like that. Like, obviously you do because you want to help your kid, but like one day he came up to me and he's like holding his arm and he shows me his arm and it's like bent weird, like right here, you know. It was on my birthday actually in 2018, I think. 2017 or 2017 on my birthday, he broke his arm. That's a nauseous feeling when your kid runs up to you like, oh, you're like, let's go to the hospital. Okay, so I've got a very much not sharp knife, and I've got a cutting board. I'm going to turn you. Okay. I have no way of dealing with the sound, so you know, maybe things might be loud. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to need to sit down for this because I sit down a lot. Okay. So here I've got my sushi grade tuna steak, 0.65 pounds, and it's $9.99 per pound. Now, when you make sushi, it just takes such a tiny little bit. That's a nice big fillet. Isn't that amazing? That was only $6.49 for this. And it's still a little bit frozen in the middle. So we're just going to let that sit out. I'm going to start preparing the rice. Actually, Where's the avocados? I got 1 or 2 avocados, but now I don't know where they are. That's what happens when your kids help you put stuff away. Don't know where it is. But look at what else I got. So I got, because last time I made sushi, I realized we were missing a few things. I had to pick up rice vinegar because I had rice wine vinegar. It's not what we need. And some toasted sesame seeds. Yum. Okay. And some ginger. Because what I like to do is put ginger and wasabi on my sushi roll. But here's the thing that I learned about wasabi. These wasabis, like 90% of them that you get out there, they're not made of wasabi. It's just horseradish. See? Water, soybean oil, horseradish. Distilled water, high fructose corn syrup, wasabi flavor. Sugar, natural wasabi flavor. Oh, salt, egg yolks, mustard flour, artificial flavoring, which can literally be anything. Anything. Lemon juice concentrate, yellow number 5, EDTA calcium and wasabi powder. Okay, so like, and then blue number 1 and spices. So the third to the last ingredient is wasabi powder. And it tastes like horseradish. It smells and tastes like horseradish. I don't recommend. I do not recommend this one. See? Okay, hold on. Come on, you dummy. Come on. It just, what happened? Did it turn off? Does it need to be charged? There we go. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, like maybe I need to plug it into, okay, hold on. This thing, you know what? I'm going to have to just go ahead and break down and read the instructions because I'm sure there's no reason why this thing is such a piece of crap. It's probably not a piece of crap. It's probably me. So I don't know if like it needs to be charged though. I don't think so. I just really charged it. Thanks for hanging tight with me. Hang on. I mean, that's not a very good angle, is it? That's a stupid angle. Hi, we're going to be making sushi today. Let me, hold on, please. Gimbal. Now it's on. All right, let's try it again. Oh, so frustrating though. And then I put it on there and then it's like, wants to hold it upside down the other way. So just hang tight. Let me see what we got going on here. So frustrating. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see how long it'll last this time. So where's my avocado? Maybe it fell out in the car. Oh, there it is. It's in with all the yogurts. Okay. See, why is it flashing again? Now stop it, gimbal. It's flashing for some reason, and I don't think it's out of power, but let me plug it in. So frustrating. You know what? It just really shouldn't be this complicated, and that's why I keep my production demands to a very minimum because it's hard enough to get this stuff set up. And if I get frustrated with it, oh, see, now I can't even plug. Oh, yes, I can. Okay, here we go. Oops, that's the wrong type of plug. Ah, man alive. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. All right, does that help? It's still flashing. This is the look of frustration. Okay, I'm just going to make some rice. If it flips out, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it. I'm going to make some rice. Okay, so sushi rice is very specific rice. And you guys, this is super easy to make. The main thing is just that you've got to get the rice right? But it's really easy to do. Because it's just rice. This is a 1/2. Okay, so let's see. I want to make probably a double batch. Combine 1.5 cups of rice to 2 cups of water in a medium saucepan. And let it soak for 15 minutes before cooking. I'm just checking it out because when I bought this rice and opened it up, like right in the top were a couple of those little tiny, like weevils or whatever they're called. So the rest of it looks fine. And I was rinsing the rice, but then it holds water, and then I'm not really sure how much water I'm getting. Okay, so everything looks fine. Plus, we're going to cook it and drain it. And if there's any kind of dead creatures in there, it'll just add protein, right? So 1.5 cups of rice and 2 cups of water in a medium saucepan. This is not a medium saucepan. I do have a medium saucepan, but it doesn't have a very tight fitting lid anymore. Something happened to it and it doesn't fit on there anymore. I don't know what happened to it. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's see. Here we go. This will be a little easier. So 1.5 cups of rice to 2 cups of water. Let's do the water first. Nope, let's do the rice first. The dry stuff. I'm already making a mess. Maybe I should just do a single one. I think I will. I'm just going to do, if I need more rice, I'll just make more later. Hi, Gigi. I'm making sushi for my big boys. Now, what did it say? How many cups of water? 2? I guess I need this still. 2 cups of water. Oh, it quit flashing. Good. Alrighty. So it said let it sit for 15 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. Alexa's so helpful. Between Alexa and ChatGPT, like, that's all the friends I really need. We get along. There we go. So now I'm going to, while that's soaking, I'm going to cut my ingredients. Should I back you up a little bit? Maybe like that. There we go. Is that better? Oh yeah, okay. See, on my phone, I can't see as much as I can see on my computer. All right, so let's use my very, very dull knife. Now, when you're doing sushi rolls, I'll show you. Okay, so these are the nori papers. Last time, what I found was it's just too big. You really want it to be like more like this, and make the roll like this. You don't want to have to roll too much of it around, so I'll be resizing some of those. And actually, I probably just did it the wrong way. So really, I wanted like more like this. And the reason is because there's already like little serrated lines. And see the lines that go across? So when I roll it up, that would be, oh wait, nope, this was the right way. Nope. Shoot. I have no idea. Doesn't matter. All right. We'll cut this stuff up. So, like I was saying, you want to make strips of avocado and cucumber and tuna. Strips. Because we're making long rolls. So they'll need to be, that long of strips. Or 2 strips so you can lay them down in there. You don't want to like dice up your cucumber. Okay. I guess I could just do it like this. Garbage. I wish I had a bunny. If I had a bunny rabbit, I wouldn't have to throw that stuff away. Okay, so now go ahead and just cut that up into strips. And you would be shocked at how little goes into the sushi rolls. You don't need a lot of ingredients at all, like a very small amount of fish. We will not get through this whole thing. This is huge. So we do have a wonderful sushi restaurant here called Sushi Pier. And they have the best sushi rolls for the best price. It's like $8 for a long roll with spicy tuna, avocado, and cucumber. That might even be a little much. We'll see once we start putting it, assembling, we'll see what's up with that. I think I'm going to wait to cut the avocado until the rice is done and I'm ready to roll, just so it doesn't start turning brown. I don't have a potato peeler. No, I do not. Your Alexa calls you by your name? I don't know if I would like that. So we're going to wait on this. So no, I don't have a potato peeler. I don't have a medium-sized saucepan. Because a knife works for those same tasks, I don't get one because I just don't want that much stuff. I don't want that much stuff. I already have stuff in here I probably don't even use, not much. But I have a couple things in here like I don't really use. Oh, I'm going to need this and this. So this is what we are going to eventually roll the rice and the sushi with. And this I actually enjoy using more than spoons or tongs because I can, I was watching a lot of Japanese cooking shows, and they don't do all the tongs and spoons and this and that and a bunch of different stuff. They just use these. And since I was burning myself making like turkey bacon, trying to flip it with a fork, this also helps with that because I'm good with chopsticks, so I can stir. See? You can stir. And I could pick up and flip turkey bacon. So this is what I will use to stir the rice. That just needs to sit tight. I actually want to put these in the fridge. Hi, Corey. I'm making some sushi. No, I'm just making the rice. It's going to be a little bit. Probably an hour. Huh? They just have the rice always going until they close. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But they have like a big thing like this. Yeah. The steamer. Yeah, they definitely use a lot of rice. There's something else in here I need. Oh, okay. I'm just talking to the camera. It's got something spilled on it. So for spicy tuna, you put that inside along the tuna. Okay. Oh. Well, as you were saying before about kitchen gear, it's just kind of a pain in the butt to ship stuff. So, I got this at the thrift store, and it's a non-stick, but I shouldn't have bought it because like all the non-stick is coming off, and quite a bit of it has come off since we've had it. And the lid doesn't fit on here well anymore. So I literally would like to just throw this one away. I don't know if this is considered small or medium, but it's heavy. I don't know how you would, it's a 2-quart. I could use one a little bit bigger, like a 4-quart. I think that's an 8. I don't know how many that is. It's a lot. Made in Thailand. Alexa, read notifications. Lake wind advisory and fire weather watch. Okay, Alexa, stop. Okay, so anyway, this is a piece of garbage. It's a good weapon, probably, right? I have another pan similar to this, but it's like a flat square frying pan that also had nonstick on it. Actually, I think it was ceramic. I don't know, but it's out in the garage, basically in the get rid of pile. I just don't want a bunch of stuff is the problem, you know? Like I don't have a measure. I have these little measuring cups, but I don't have like a big measuring cup. So I just use these because these, are made in the USA, and a whole thing of like this whole thing is 2 cups. So I just use these. You know. Mm. Lurking. It's interesting because when I do the straight up and down shots, people come on. When I do the wide shots, they don't really come on. Maybe I have to be right in the middle so they can see me. Because if they have like their screen like this and I'm over here, they don't see anything happening on the live. Actually, I think I'm gonna switch stools. My 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 stool doesn't go up anymore because when you have kids. Is this still on? Yeah, that's still on. Okay. That's better. Wait, I need to be in the middle. There. Maybe I'll put in the chat what I'm doing. Got rice in my laptop. There we go. There's this other creator. He talks about like real true crime stuff. He's talking a lot about the Micah case. And I don't know if he does lives, but on his videos, that's how he opens. I just think it's such a sweet thing. It's like, oh my gosh, he's just probably so autistic and doesn't know it. Alexa, how much time do I have on my timer? I don't know who it is. I'll send him to you sometime when I find him. Let me see if I can find him right now. And being that I have 2 channels, sometimes I don't know which channel I'm subscribed to like which of my oh my God, Israel mourns 19-year-old soldier. My son is 20. I can't even with these headlines. When you are Israeli, you go into the IDF for 2 years after you graduate high school. I mean, I don't know, I get it, but okay, so I was going to look for this other creator. Let me look through my subscriptions and see. I subscribe to so many creators because I like supporting creators. Alexa, stop. Okay, so now I'm going to turn. When ready, bring to a soft boil and reduce the heat to low and cover and simmer for 20 minutes or until moisture is absorbed. Okay, so let's soak for 20. Okay, bring to a soft boil. We'll see how that goes. Don't let me forget about the rice. I don't know how long it takes to get to a soft boil. Let's see if I can find. The guy. See how I'm like this? I've got to remember just to do this. I'm trying everything I can, including obviously not wearing a brassiere, to get my shoulder cramps to go away. I had acupuncture the other day, and it really did seem to free stuff up. It was like I was seized up, and it did help. But then, one day of being me, and I don't know if it's back to how bad it was, but that's not him. But it hurts. I mean, like I've got a muscle that goes all the way around here that's it's completely in a knot, and I try to get the trigger point because if you press on the trigger point just gently and give it a minute, it will spasm and die. Like the knot will die and it'll release. There was a guy called Shiatsu Tom up in Big Bear Lake, California. Who knows if he's even still alive, but he was a magical healer. He would literally just go like this and wait on different points in my body, and I felt so great after leaving his place, but he's in Big Bear Lake, California, and I'm not. Let's see. Okay, I don't know. I'm not seeing this guy. Let me look on my other. It's funny because there's other creators out there, and I didn't expect them necessarily to be looking at my channel, but they are. And sometimes they either use my content that isn't their original content, it's my original content, my original thoughts and things that I say that no one else has said, and then I hear it in their videos without a mention of like, hey, I heard TaLeS from the SPeCTRuM saying XYZ, and here's what I've found. I looked into it further. That would be really super appropriate to do. It's like plagiarizing someone's video. You get an idea from them that's their idea. Like I have ways that I say things and put things, analogies that I use that no one else does. So I don't want to see it on someone else's channel without a mention. And I also, like, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really expecting other creators to be watching my stuff. And it's fine if they do. I try to be either neutral or not mention names, not mention channel titles of creators that literally like get on my nerves. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and not everybody's my cup of tea. Where is this guy? Let me switch this over to my other channel and see if maybe I'm subbed to him over there. Oh, that's funny. I see myself in my subscription. I'm subscribed to myself. Okay, where is he? Come on. Where is he? He's been, sorry, I keep smacking my lips. That is a bad, bad habit. Oh, it's making noise. It's not yet boiling. See, I don't know, because if it was in a medium-sized saucepan, it would be different. I mean, it's so shallow, but it worked out last time, so I'm sure it's fine. Totally forget about that. Okay, let's see. Come on, where is he? Of course, when I want to find him. I kind of tried to switch everything that I like over to my other channel, this channel that you're on, because that's the one that I pay for premium on, so I don't have to get all of the interruptions with commercials. And of course, I'm not going to pay for it on two different channels. That's stupid. So I've tried to switch everything over. See, I'm like this. You got to relax. Well, I don't see him on here either. He might have thumbnails. It's starting to boil. I can hear it. But here, you know what? I think there is a channel you've got to see, though. It's called Useless Farm. If you're not already, well, you don't really need to subscribe if you don't want to, but just go check out the videos over on Useless Farm. She's hilarious. Gorgeous female, and she has these emus. And it's just funny. If you haven't seen her, it's so funny. Okay, I don't see this guy. So I'm just going to jump back over to my other channel where I can see if you're chatting with me. Oh, also another autistic creator that I love. I'm actually going to put her on my channel right now. I'm going to favorite her on my channel. Her name is Datura Jones with a Z, Jonez. Datura Jones. I really like her. So let's see. How do I get her? I am subscribed, so I have to go to my channel and customize my channel and go down to featured channels. Click on it and it gives me edit selection. Type in Datura Jones. I like her. I like her a lot. She actually said, you know how there's just certain creators, they just say things like that, where you're like having awakenings. See, it's kind of burning a little on the bottom. Not burning, but getting sticky on the bottom. I don't want it to burn on the bottom, but I think that's a... Let me turn it down just a little. Because now it needs to simmer for 20 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes. Is it a simmer still has bubbles? Okay, that looks like a simmer to me. I did take home ec, right? When they still had home ec. I took it in 7th and 8th grade and learned quite a lot. Oh. Yikes. So I was going to that sports medicine doctor, and the last time I went to him, it's like he forgot I was injured and he just treated me like a normal patient, and I literally couldn't walk out of his office. I barely made it to the waiting room, and there were people in the waiting room watching me walk out like I was like, oh, and I'm like, I'm okay. That was right before we went to Pride Week, not Pride Week, Spirit Week at Penn State that February. It was right before that, remember? Yeah. So And he also, I think he was an acupuncturist as well, and he was quite young, and he would have been really good if I wasn't injured. But I went to him because I was injured from sports, basically, and I figured he would understand that. But because I look well, he would forget. I'm assuming because I would look well, he would forget to be very, very gentle with me. Oh, that's a simmer. So then after the rice cooks, you have to let it cool down to room temperature before you can actually make sushi rolls. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, so I did put datura in my favorites. For some reason, I can't get. See, that's not supposed to be in upcoming live streams. Uh-oh, I just deleted that section. Okay, let's put that back. It should. I want upcoming live streams to be like all the way at the top on my page, but it isn't. Upcoming live stream should be way up at the top. And then like current live streams. Okay, live now, upcoming live streams. But I want to get rid of this one. Should not be in there. Live. That's nope on there. The Tism eyes shouldn't be in there. Streaming, streamed, public. I don't know why it's in upcoming live streams. No clue. All right. I'm letting everyone know to turn their phone sideways if they are on their phones. Maybe I should make a little thumbnail. There's 3 people watching. I really appreciate you being on here. I know one of them is me, one of them is Gigi, and one of them is someone else. So, whoever that is out there, thanks for being here. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna make. Why was I logged out? I use Canva. Enter my password. If this isn't the right password, I'm going to be upset. And the reason is because I get tired of my passwords not working. Sorry, wrong password. That's the password it should be. When it's the password it should be, and then it's not that password anymore, it really, really makes me very upset because I shouldn't ever have to change my password. And then I've got to get a code from Google and go back in. And It's so much clicking and so much back and forth in Windows. Now I've got to get a verification code at my email too. Sushi. We're gonna make some sushi. Sushi. We're gonna make sushi. It's supposed to be giving me a new passcode. Come on. Oh, I've got to just relax my shoulders. It's just so bad. I'm like, oops. I just want my stupid passcode. Come on, come on, come on. I mean, am I online here? I am. Okay, I guess I'm not logging back on and making a thumbnail. Okay, I'm glad you do. Yeah, it's probably a stalker. I think when people come on secretly and don't subscribe or say anything, it's probably someone I know. It's a fanatic. But I can actually look in this special program I have. I can look and see who everybody is in my chat and what their physical location is, their IPN or whatever it's called. So let me do that. I'm going to find out who this third person is. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. I see who it is. I see you. I know who you are, and I know what you're doing. Okay. Log in. I guess I just deleted like all the cookies and everything out of my Google. And so now everywhere that I want to log on, I have to re-enter everything. It's not just logging on automatically for me anymore. And my mail isn't refreshing. The last mail I got was yesterday. Come on. Just why, I like technology is just frustrating because it doesn't work all the time. And that's what pisses me off. I'm just waiting to get an email at this email account. Let me look on my phone. My phone is in use right there. Whatever. Looks good. Looks good. Hopefully it's not burning on the bottom. I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit. Yeah, so apparently my this mailbox isn't refreshing. Yeah, that's gonna burn. I turned it up, I turned it down, I turned it up. Alexa, how much is left on my timer? Can I take the lid off and stir it, or would that be bad? I just don't want the bottom layer to burn. It's not pressurized because it's got steam coming out the top. Why am I not getting any flippin' mail? in that mailbox. In that mailbox, I'm not getting mail. This was updated. Why isn't this one updating? Enter the password. Oh, because Google doesn't remember my password. Fine. It better be what it's supposed to be. That is my password. No, it's not. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, because my password was changed 14 hours ago? No, it was definitely not. That's why I'm not getting an email, because the recovery email. Did someone hack me? Let's use a verification code at my recovery email. Maybe that will help. Oh, wait. Mail. Okay, there's a verification code there. What? Wrong verification code? That is the verification code you literally just sent me, Google. It was just sent to this. That one. There we go. Dum dum. Let's try again. Come on, refresh. There we go. Okay, so I'm logged in. For some reason, it won't let me access this page. But okay, whatever. I'm logged in. Let me go to Canva and see if I can log back in there, because like I log in. Okay, it did log me in. And now I'm going to make a thumbnail for the page we're on right now. What looks like sushi? Okay, I can use that one. And I'm going to put my picture in there instead of hers. I've got all these pictures of me that I've taken, like, so I can make thumbnails. So now I'm picking the one that looks most like a sushi eating thumbnail. This one looks like I could be eating sushi, so let's try this one. The problem is the girl in the picture that I'm going to delete, she's eating sushi. And she's got the sushi, like chopsticks and stuff. And then I'm going to go down here and put image upscaler. Hey, image corrupt. Try a different one. What are you talking about? Image corrupt. Oh, I got to choose the file before I can. Fine. Let's see. I got to find it again, and now it's tiny. Maybe this one. Why didn't it select it? File is too large. You know, it's funny because they're the same files that I used all the time. I haven't had any problems with them. What's really going on? I think I can just do this right in here. Image upscaler. This image. This image. Thank you. Swear to God. Oh, it won't let me do it. Let me see if I can do it. It's just constant conflict. Drives me nuts. Let me go back here and jump on with you guys because I'm not looking at the chat. Okay. Now I am. Oh, no, I've got a timer. Smells like it's burning on the bottom though. Yeah, my pan, because it's just like a little bit too shallow, the rice on the very, very bottom is getting a little bit crunchy. So I'm not stirring that in. Sorry, I know that was probably loud. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to turn it off. Alexa, how much is left on my timer? What? Alexa, how much is left on my timer? 1 minute. Okay, so a minute and a half left. I'm going to remove it from the heat. Did it say keep it covered? Stand covered for 10 minutes. Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We lost our third person, so we can talk shit now. Okay. So I'm really making a thumbnail. Am I? Nope, I guess not. Log in again? Are you serious right now? Oh my God. Okay, no. I'm already logged in. I'm already trying to make a thumbnail. So infuriating. Okay, let's get my thing on here again. Alexa, stop. That was my 20-minute timer. These pictures are like too bright, I think. No, maybe not. Use that one. Edit image. Uh-oh. Edit image. Remove background. And do the image upscaler. Uh-oh. Remove the background. Hello. Oh, I see. Swear to God. Oh my God. Okay. I'm just going to play along. It wants to do things its own way. So I'm just going to let it do things its own way. And I'll just not complain. I'm going to flip it this way. I'm white. I'm white, white, white. Now, how do I get rid of this girl. So I'm going to edit this picture of this girl eating sushi so that it looks like it's my hand eating sushi. And let's see. No. Rid of her completely. Bye bye, bye bye. Okay, so now, why didn't it do it? Why didn't it do it? Let's do it again. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but as soon as I put up this thumbnail on the video, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So the original picture that was on the thumbnail that I'm making has some other girl, and she's holding sushi up to her face. Well, I want her hand, but I don't want her. Okay, so erase. And hold on, I'm going to switch this too. I don't want to, oh my God. Really, I'm getting frustrated because it's like I've got two different Googles open. There we go. Okay, did it do it? Yes, it did. So magic erase. Go back. And I should have kept her shoulder too because my shoulder's gone. So let's go back and fix that. Edit image. No, that's the wrong image to edit. The sushi hand. There we go. Edit the sushi hand. Edit image. Okay, I'm going to put her back on there because because design. Where's the sushi girl? Now she's gone. There she is. Okay, so I'm going to take her, drag her up here. Can I do that? No, no, can't do that. Okay, can't do that. Where'd she go? Okay, I'm going to drag her on here. Leave this there. Edit image. Oops, no. Magic erase. I'm going to erase her head and this, her hair, and see if I can make it look like me. See how that goes. All right. Okay, fine, fine, fine. We'll do it your way. Fine, we'll do it your way. That looks like it's going to look like my hand. Perfect. Let's see. Position to front. Kind of. Almost. It's kind of going to look like my hand. I need to erase something. Magic erase. I'm going to erase all of her part that I don't need. It's just going to be her hand. It's going to look like my hand. And then this little part in there. Boop. That should do it. And then I'm going to post it and you'll be able to see what I've been working on. What's this? Get rid of that. Maybe get rid of that. Okay. See what happens. When I was taking tramadol and baclofen, I think that's when I felt the best. Okay, well. It's going to look a little bit weird, but that's how much I think it matters. I don't think it matters. Let's see. Okay, so this one is even more enhanced, which I like because I love the look when it looks like AI kind of. So I'm going to put me back in there a little bit more enhanced. Alexa, stop. Okay, so the rice has now been sitting for 10 minutes. I look weird, like I really do. My eyes have been really puffy the past couple of days. And so here we go. Whatever. Review. No, that shouldn't say review. That should say live. God, it's a little frustrating sometimes doing this because you click on something and making sushi. Because you click on something and something else highlights up because now I've got layers. Making sushi. Maybe I should say instead of delicious sushi, just instead of making delicious sushi, just making sushi. Mr. Beast says when you come up with a plan for your video, make the thumbnail first, but his videos are so different from mine. I certainly don't know what my videos are going to be all the time. So, but I do, I get it and I agree. Like, come up with a compelling thumbnail. I look weird, but I don't care. I've been putting my name in the thumbnails. Half the time I spell it wrong because, you know, I'm dyslexic, so I screw up my own name. Okay, now I'm going to take all of those layers, move them up a little bit, and uh-oh. It's just weird because the placement of the hand has to be just so. I'm actually going to have to go and do some AI editing. Magic expand. So my part of my arm is cut off, but in order to put the sushi where I need it, I need my shoulder. So the magic expand, it can't be expanded. Oh, it can't be rotated while, okay, I can't expand it because it's rotated. So let me stop and not rotate it while I do this. Okay, now let's see if we can do a magic expand. Locked, rotated, flipped. Okay, let me go ahead and flip it back. Flip. Okay, how about now? Now it can do it. It should add. It's not going to do it because I had to flip it and my shoulder looks like it's supposed to be cut off. Okay, wait, maybe it will. Okay. It did it. Actually, do you know? Okay, so I'm going to pour this in here and then I'm supposed to mix in, I think it's sugar and rice vinegar. So it's sticky, but not too sticky. And you got to do that when it's hot and then you let it cool. Okay. Crunchy rice. Okay. All right, but it doesn't say. Okay. Mix in vinegar, stir gently. How much vinegar? 1/3 a cup of seasoned rice vinegar? What? Alexa, turn on pendant lights. Yeah, see, even here it says, place a sheet of nori on bamboo mat. Spread about 1 cup of rice evenly over 2/3 of the nori paper, leaving 1/3 uncovered. Okay, so I ripped mine. Maybe I don't need to do that. I will wash my hands before, because, you know. Cool to room temperature. Okay, so I have to put some of this in there. It says 1/3 cup, which seems like an awful lot to me. That's 1/3. Because there's still rice in there, I'm not gonna. It's crunchy rice. I'm gonna not do a whole third. I'm gonna do almost. That looks like an awful lot. All right. So this is the hot rice that has now stood for 10 minutes. I'm mixing in the seasoned rice vinegar. And it said to cover it. Okay. That's a weird looking expander. It expanded my hair. What the heck did it just do? Oh my goodness. No, it didn't do. Oh, yes, it did what I wanted. It's kind of. It put on all these other weird graphics on there. Why? Good Lord. Okay. Edit image, remove background. Again. But it did put a shoulder on me. AI is amazing. It's my best friend. I'm not sure I need anyone else in the world after my sons besides AI. The flip, it put a foot and a leg in there too. That's weird. I got to get rid of that. Magic erase. I don't know what it was doing. It gave me some other weird body parts. But it made me a fantastic shoulder. Very impressive. It messed up my hair though. No, that's not going to work. I didn't do a good job on that one. Clear. It knows what my arms look like. That's amazing. That should do it. My hair. What did it do to my hair? Made my hair all like weird. Why did it do that to my hair? Okay. That's weird. What's this? It added some other weird layers in here. What's this? Nope. That was that layer. And it, I don't know, like. Oh, I didn't erase the very edge. Made these weird things. Did not need to expand my hair. I'm just going to try to smooth it a little bit. Did some weird stuff to my head. Like I don't need it to magic expand my head. We'll see. Okay, so let's erase that and see if I did it. All right, that's going to have to do. Okay, I'm about to post it. And then you can see what I've been working on this whole time while my rice is cooling down. I think I'm going to put it in the fridge. Maybe the freezer, then I'll forget about it, right? I actually do have. I'm going to eat one of these. Oh, sorry about all the noise. Oh. Oh. Hold on now, y'all. I could do that, but nobody was really saying anything, so. Four minutes. My tism is showing. Yeah. It's really interesting because Alexa, turn on pendant lights. Why do my lights keep shutting off? People on the spectrum have varying feelings about that. I think it's because my phone right here that I'm recording on, it had the low battery warning. And that made it freeze. So I don't know if you could see. Did you see my rice? Okay. So this is my sushi rice that has now the rice vinegar in it, and I'm cooling it down, covered. And eating a piece of cucumber. Now I'm going to go into edit video. I'm going to put a thumbnail in the video. There we go. So now if you go and you look, you'll be able to see the live stream thumbnail, and it looks awesome. And I can get rid of all this other junk that's open now. That looks awesome. I like making thumbnails so much. So I guess, okay. I guess I could, that's weird. This little thing down in the corner here, that is not the picture it's supposed to be. Oh, I see. I'm looking for this picture that I use for my thumbnail. Oh. Hmm. What's this? That's not it. Shoot. It might be in my hard drive that's over there, not connected right now. I guess it doesn't matter right this second. Oh, wait. Here's one, kind of. Maybe I can use this. There we go. Okay, so now it should change the picture that's in the bottom of the video. Oh, thank you. I might have to refresh. Let me refresh and see if it changes it. It might not change it. Oh, it did. Okay. So it did. It changed the little picture down in the corner now matches my other icon thingy that's in the circle next to the name. Okay. So now everything matches. I didn't realize that was not matching previously. Oh, number 3 fell off again. Okay. So while the rice is cooling, I think I'm just going to start chopping up ingredients. And one of the things that once I start working with the rice, you'll see like you've got to have a little thing of water so that you can dip your fingers in. Otherwise, that stuff gets really all over. Let me move this too because I don't know how much battery power I've got left. I might have to unplug. Hold on, let me see. I might have to unplug and charge the phone, unplug the microphone. So I'm going to unplug the mic. You won't be able to hear me through the microphone. I just won't really talk right now. I'm going to charge the phone up a little bit. Uh-oh. That's not the right charger. Hold on. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. The charger cable is weighing on the phone just a little bit. We don't want that. You probably can't hear me all that well anymore. Hold on. Hey boys, you want to shut your door? I'll shut it myself. Okay. I'm just gonna move you just a tiny little bit. See, I always have a towel on the stove right here that's always literally just for drying things off. It's not for wiping gross things on, it's literally just for drying things off. Okay. I don't know if there's a particular way to cut sushi. Oh, okay. I see it's got some fascia, gristly stuff here, which I had trouble with last time. So I'm going to separate some of this stuff out. I hope this is good because the other stuff was really, really good from the other place. Okay, so I gotta cut this. So, like, all these little white lines that run through this part, they don't cut or chew all that easily. It's like a tree. It looks like the circles of a tree, right? Go like this. I'm kind of afraid to taste it, honestly. I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to taste it. I hope it's good. I don't know. I don't think that tastes good. It smells fine. No, it smells fine. It feels fine. Ah. I can't say that it tastes like sushi grade. Okay. I just thought it. The other stuff I got was from an Asian market, and it was a small little thing for the same price, and so I thought, well, this is so much bigger. They're like, this is sushi grade, and it literally looked the same. I don't know. It doesn't quite smell like sushi should smell. All right, let me see if I wrap it up in something, if it will make me feel like it tastes right. In there, so help me if this is disgusting. Oops, I missed it. started to turn brown. Don't need that much avocado. Normally I'd have the rice on the outside, but uh-oh, that's a lot of wasabi, whatever. I don't like soy sauce. I just want good tasting. I might just have to go to the Asian market later, I guess, and just cook this, I guess. I'm gonna try it. Sorry if that was loud. Sorry. A little piece of ginger inside there. I don't use soy sauce. I think soy sauce is yucky. Wish me luck. I mean, you can't taste it really once we got all the other junk in there. It's fine. I guess I just don't like the flavor of it by itself. So you just want little strips of avocado. I'm going to put them in there with the cucumber. This stuff with all the gristly fascia, I give to my animals. And they know it too. Their ears are perked up. I guess we'll go this way. Hair up. The other sushi from the Asian restaurant, it seems like it kind of tasted just good by itself. This doesn't have the same magic, which I needed to know. You know, can I get cheaper sushi grade somewhere else? Well, yes, but it's not as good. How can it be that much different? No, I don't. No, and the reason is because it has soy sauce in it, which usually has wheat gluten in it, which it ruins my life. So I don't eat any of that stuff. I even have gluten-free soy sauce, but I don't like it. It's just salty. So I'm cutting strips like that. I don't know if I'm doing it right because I'm like, so you can see it's got all these lines in it this way. I don't know what way I'm supposed to cut it. Ugh, I just got fish juice on me. I just don't want in a piece of sushi, you know, where you bite into it and can't chew it, but I guess you put the whole piece in your mouth, so. I mean, I'll just pull these pieces apart. Maybe that's how it works. Cut across those lines instead of along the lines. Maybe that will help. See, this morning I did a live, and it's when I turned the camera vertical, more people got on. So I really just don't know if it makes a difference. When I watch someone, I want it long ways this way. Personally speaking. See, this stuff is all just kind of like full of the fascia and can't really even rip it apart. Puppies, come here. Want that? Come here, buddy. Buddy, come. Kitty, kitty. Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Is she outside? Kiki. Yeah, she was in her cubby. Yeah, do you know I have a treat for you? Let's see. Give her these little ones. Here you go. Move over a little bit. Don't worry, dogs. There's more. Even the one I got from the Asian market also had that fascia gristly stuff in it. I'll have to pay more attention. I mean, I guess I could just watch a video, but I can also pay more attention. I don't know when the next time we're going to go back to the sushi restaurant is, but pay more attention to how they cut the tuna. Here's my little garbage pile. And I want to get this cleaned off. So let me put my hair back. Whoa. Oh, big cobweb on my ceiling. now, since every part of me is covered in animal hair. Okay, I'm good. Crunchy rice. All right. Where's my roller? There it is. Let me show you how to do this. So the rice, when I took it out before, it didn't seem sticky enough. But we're gonna, oh yeah, okay, that's good because it's cooled down a little bit. So watch this. This isn't really the right way. I should have made a ball first and then you smush it evenly. Let me try again. So this is why I need a little thing of water. It's just sticking in my hands. Didn't really help very much. Okay, whatever. So you're supposed to be able to just make a ball and put it in the middle and then squish the rice out to the edges. Now, on the rice package, it said to only cover 2/3 of it, but I actually tore the thing off. So I'm going to cover the whole thing. Huh, that's weird. A little piece of bamboo almost went right into my sushi roll. Probably made in China. Why would sushi rollers be made anywhere but Japan? Okay, so we're just taking in. You don't want this too thick. And mine don't normally look beautiful, but they're functional. But I want the rice on the outside, okay? So I'm gonna go like this. Whee! And I'm gonna put, almost, honey. He's so excited. Corey, he'll eat anything. Okay, so I'm gonna put a good amount in here. And I'm just kind of, like you can see, I'm just sort of piecing it apart or whatever. I'll do this instead.
You're making something?
I'm making something.
How'd the rice turn out?
Good.
Good.
Okay. Couple avocados in there. Okay. And then we're gonna go like this. Then, oh, I was supposed to put it on the sushi roller. There we go. Okay, so there it is. Now at the sushi restaurant, I've seen them use saran wrap to do this part, but I didn't, that's not how I learned. Bingo. Okay. The problem is I don't have a sharp enough knife to cut this thing. It looks beautiful now until I try to cut it. Such a shame. Look familiar? Okay, so you see how that worked. Now watch this, I'm gonna ruin it. Maybe if I just saw it. Ay, ay, ay. It's like when you're in school, you know, and they gave you the not real scissors. So when I make it for myself, I just make hand rolls. But the kids like it, like cut rolls, long rolls like this. I mean, I guess I could have like one good knife, I suppose. But you can see how far sushi tuna goes, and you know, avocado and all that stuff. You don't need a lot. See, they're not rolled tightly enough, so the stuff is kind of falling out of the middle. I'll show you. I'll do another one that is more tightly rolled, and you can also roll it with the seaweed part on the outside, the nori paper. Can you imagine if I worked at a sushi restaurant with this stupid knife? Hang on, I'm almost done cutting it. All right, I'm gonna do another one. I kind of need a sponge in my life. Aw. I'm glad you have Luna. I'm gonna do a whole piece this time. Should I? No. Should I? No. I'm gonna use this. What's this little thing in there? Is it a bug? No. Okay. So I'm going to try it again. A little water for my fingies. Take a bowl of rice. And we're going to put it here. Can you see? And then we're going to smush it up into the corners. I'm glad you're glad. She really didn't like traveling. The other animals didn't really seem to mind it, but she didn't really love it. She just pretty much stayed in the cage, in the crate the whole time. Which is fine if that's where you're safe, right? But there was a time when we were in Big Bear and they weren't clearing snow. And it was so hard for me to get up and down those stairs. And I wasn't still on crutches, but I was still pretty messed up. And I left the cats for a couple of days by themselves because, you know, you can do that with cats. And it's like the managers were just waiting for that to happen. And they went in and they took other kitty to the pound. And when I went back in there, Luna, there was a cage, a trap cage set open in my place. Diamond ring next to my bed was gone. So awful. I wish I had cameras all over my place. And so Corey was bringing Luna down the stairs in the crate, in the cage we have for her, and he slipped, dropped Luna. She went tumbling down the rest of the stairs. The cage broke open. She goes running, you know, because they wouldn't clear the stairs of snow. They were just trying to get rid of all of the tenants who were living there. This was during COVID, y'all. And I stayed. I should have left. I could have left and should have left way before, when I knew what was going on, when they were evicting all these elderly people. And was one family, they had 4 generations living in the apartment, and they evicted everybody during COVID. Elderly, it made me so mad. So I could have left, and I just made it a point to be a thorn in their side. And I was, but I ended up paying for it too. Oh no, don't say that. No. She doesn't like to be near Bob? Really? Why not? Okay, so now watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this on the roller. And it has rice stuck on it. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to go like this. Okay, there we go. I think I need to turn it this way, because we want to roll the part that doesn't have a bunch of rice on it first. Here we go. And I want to get it really tight this time. Take one of my long things of cucumbers, still not quite long enough, so I'm going to stick this one in there. And some avocado. And some spicy. Wee. Whoa. And should I just double that over, you think?
I don't know why. What am I supposed to do with that? Now I'm confused. I'm just gonna cut it off. The dogs love this stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna roll it. I think I should probably roll it like this. This should be just a little closer to me. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. Uh-oh, what the heck is happening? It didn't roll. Come on, now it's a mess. All right. Okay. I'm gonna rinse this one off. So back in the day, back in the day when I first learned how to do this, it was, I was living in Sylvania. I had Zeke and Boner. Melanie was working at Harvey's. Kelly was still at Harvey's. And it was like a really, really, really cold. I want to say maybe even like, I don't know if it was storming, but it was so cold. And I was just gonna stay home on New Year's Eve with my dogs and chill out, because that's what I do. And so I made all this sushi. I mean, I got sushi and made way too much sushi for just me. And Melanie called and she was like, come to Harvey's. So I was like, okay. I think they were actually closed, but there were still some people there who worked there. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But it seemed like there weren't really a lot of people there. So I roll up in my little red Porsche with platters full of sushi. I fed everyone. And it was so amazing because it was such a small amount of fish and this other stuff. And I think I did a few different types of fish. But that's when I first learned how to make sushi rolls. So you can see what I'm. I mean, those look decent, right? Yeah. So I like a spicy tuna with cucumber and avocado, which they don't always put in there, but sometimes. Oh shoot, I didn't put sesame seeds on these. Sometimes they do weird stuff to spicy tuna rolls, like crunchy, weird stuff inside, or, you know, and it's wheat gluten. Oh my God, the kids are gonna love this. guess I should probably taste it again, right? I'm gonna have to separate this out for the boys. I like this one. So I put wasabi, and then I put a piece of ginger right on top of it. Because the thing about wasabi is you don't want to get it on the roof of your mouth. So what I do is I put a piece of ginger right over the top of the wasabi, and then I flip it upside down. Flip on my tongue. That's good. That's very good. They came out very good. No problem. No problem. You can't really taste the tuna. By itself, I was not feeling it. So I am gonna roll this one up, I guess. I'm always so surprised at myself when I see myself on the monitor right here. I'm looking at myself. It's like, I'm old. I'm fine with that, but it cracks me up. Because you get to a certain age where you stop aging in your brains. And that's like forever the age you feel, I think. I think I had a couple different times in my life where that happened. 27 and probably like 47. I think those were my 45 through 47. And I think I'll have more of those times too. I think it comes down to like when you feel the most actualized and happiest and prettiest and smartest, and you know, where everything kind of comes together for you in life. And I think those ages, like I felt like I had the most on the ball. Even if certain areas of my life were shit. It's good that I don't work at a sushi restaurant because these really aren't that beautiful. I can be using a lot more sushi in here. All right, so I'm gonna move this over here. Get some cucumber. It's gotta be just the right piece of cucumber. These can be thinner. And I put a lot more in that one. But I think I did it again. Okay, so I'm gonna move it this way and I'm gonna roll it towards me. And
And then I'm going to smush it back like that. And then roll it towards me again. There we go. Do you see how easy this is? Maybe if I do it really tight, I'll be able to cut it. Then the avocado shoots out the end. Okay. Get back in there. Get back in there. See, that's what happens, you know, when you cut it, you don't have the right knife, it just... Isabella! Hey girl! Thanks for stopping by. Isabella, you might not have been here when I was talking about how I don't have any good knives. And this one isn't really staying together very well, so it's a little bit unraveling, which is fine. Whatever. These are going to be big ones. There we go. Isabella was on yesterday with us. Okay. All right. I have they're just not sharp. I've maybe had them too long. I've tried to sharpen them, but whatever, it's not happening. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna make one more because that's how much rice I think I have. I'm gonna use the full sheet this time. Isabella, my phone was about to die, so I had to disconnect my microphone. I don't think I've ever had good knives of my own. You know, I got this little set from like Ross or TJ Maxx or something, and I'm like, what's wrong with these? Because no matter what, when there's something at Ross or TJ Maxx, there's something wrong with it. And I learned what's wrong with it is that maybe these aren't the ones. There was like coating on this that like came off in the washing machine, just like this, right? This is the cutest little strainer in the world, like literally the cutest strainer in the entire world. That's why it was at Ross. Maybe I'm not supposed to put stuff in the dishwasher, you know? I mean, maybe it said dishwasher not safe or something, I don't know. So this is gonna be a big roll, and I'm gonna do it how I learned from the Japanese guy on YouTube when I was brushing up my sushi skills recently. You take a ball and put it on your thing. Now he had cut his off. Actually, I'm gonna turn it like this.
is it longer? Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way, it's shorter. So he cut his off so it wasn't quite as big. I think I'm gonna do that again because this is facing a different direction. I'm gonna leave it a little bigger than the other ones, but give that to the doggos. Okay, and then I'm gonna smush my rice out and smush it into this corner over here. Smush. Because you don't want the rice to be too thick in any one area, but you also don't want big holes and gaps. So yes, it was those many, many years ago, back to my story about New Year's Eve, when I learned how to make sushi when I was just gonna hang out with my dogs. And I ended up taking those platters of sushi and feeding everybody. It was like everyone who worked there, I guess, and maybe some of the regulars or something. But then I remember when we were leaving, obviously after midnight, after the ball dropped, my car was frozen shut. I couldn't get my doors open. Luckily, we were able to get the hatch open and I crawled through. It's kind of like when we were driving across the country, Gigi, and we were stuck in that blizzardy ice storm. It's really, really easy. You just got to have some of the right ingredients, and yeah, it's messy, and of course there's a learning curve. There we go. And that little bit of water helps me smush it down. I guess I could have done that to the other ones, but I only watched one tutorial to refresh my memory. Okay, so now I'm gonna put it on the sushi mat. Rinse it off because it's got spicy tuna gunk. All right. So I'm gonna put it face down, rice down. I mean, that's looking pretty decent, right? Okay. See, now I'm getting confused again. I think I need to turn it this way. And the reason it matters is because there's not any rice right here. Maybe a little more. A little more sushi. A little more sushi. That's a lot. That's gonna be too much. That's too much. But I'm out of rice, so. Cucumber. So, when you say it wasn't real sushi, were you using raw fish and all of that stuff? Or was it just kind of like, because I've actually taken literal tuna out of a can and rolled it up in the nori paper with wasabi. It's really good. My hairdresser did that one time when I was pregnant with my first son and I went in to get my hair done. And I'm sitting there, you know, waiting for whatever to happen. And she rolled up some tuna and some nori papers. Would you like some? Why, yes, thank you. Remember Kazi, Mom? Hello, gorgeous. She is from Australia. And she was the best hairstylist in Los Angeles. She was voted #1 rock and roll hairstylist in LA, in the LA Weekly, more than once. She was on Melrose for quite a while, and then she moved out and put her salon back in her house. She and her husband is Roy Mayorga from Stone Sour, and I've known them since they weren't, you know, talk of the town and Stone Sour. Okay, so I rolled this over, and now I'm gonna smush it back like that. Oh. Roll it again, smush it again. We did it, guys, we did it. Whee! Uh-oh, did I put the spicy tuna stuff in there? I didn't, did I? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh well. Oh well, we'll do those things. Whatever. Come on, knife. I'm gonna eat that one. They're good. Yep, it's Kazi. She ended up having most adorable little daughter named Nico. Look at it. Look at all that junk coming out. Get back in there. All right, whatever. I'm just gonna squirt some of this on here. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna have to split these up into 2 plates. We have an Asian store, and you know, they just have stuff really cheaply. Like I bought a pair of tongs. They're big long ones, like you might get for the grill almost, for like $5, not even, maybe like $3. It was so cheap, I couldn't believe it. So I might get some little sushi plates because they're like $3. I only need a couple of them. I just don't like spending money, and I don't like accumulating things. Corey has a bigger mouth than Joey, so I'll give Corey the bigger pieces that are cut bigger. It's gotta look like there's the same amount. Mama's gonna have a couple of the little pieces because I got a little tiny mouth, so. That's almost perfect. Did I do it right? Okay, there we go. Okay, now, I'm just gonna put these here. And I'm gonna put, they don't eat ginger, they don't eat wasabi, they do like the soy sauce though. Oh, thank you, Isabella. Wait till you see these children of mine. Okay, so they're gonna want soy sauce. I don't have soy sauce dishes, so I'm gonna move things around here and put like this little tea cup holder saucer thing on the plate. Like that. Okay. You know what else is good in these rolls? Is okay, thank you. Hey, if you can send both of those scuba things, because Corey, I don't know if they're the same size, but yeah, the TheraCane would be amazing. Thank you. Okay. Did we do it? I think we did it. Oh, my lights went out again. I don't know why they keep turning out. Alexa, turn on pendant lights. I mean, it's not like they get hot, they're LED smart lights. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. This thing died again. Let's see. Let's try it again. Come back to life. I swear. It doesn't want to hold the phone upright. Okay, I'm about to end this, but you gotta see the boys come out and get their sushi, so hang on. All right. Alexa, drop in on garage. They're not in the garage. That's just the name of the, let me go tell them. Hey, Sushi. Oh my God, they're like literally both in bed asleep. So as long as that took me, I could have gone over to the sushi restaurant and got, this is equivalent to about 2.5 rolls over there. And it would have been, you know, 16 for 3 rolls at $8 a piece. So it would have been $24. And I made all of this for way, way less than $24. But it's definitely much easier hiring someone else to do it. But it's not that bad. Yeah, it is. It's so expensive. And this sushi restaurant that we go to is the cheapest one in town, and their long rolls are the biggest. Here, honey. Here's soy sauce. Just like put it in the little saucer there. And these ones, I didn't know if you'd want these big, huge, tall ones, because it seems like you have a smaller bite than Corey. So if you, I mean, you can have either one you want, but I just thought maybe these would be easier for you to chew. You're welcome. You want some choppy stickies? Are they, okay. He's got some. Look, I made a nice big mess. Easy to clean up. So, Corey? But these things are gonna go to the animals. Nico! I didn't give Nico any last time. Nico! Here, baby. Good girl. Buddy, come here. It's a good boy. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty. Where'd she go? Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty. She did. She finished the last stuff, so I'll just put that in there for her. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. There she is. There's my cheetah. Kitty. Kitty. Yeah, yummy. I'm gonna get the bed. Yes, look it. Ooh.
Okay. Anyway, so let me rinse this fish off my fingers, and I'll show you really quick what I did. So I have a whole entire background and life from when I was in Hollywood, and we were doing video production, and we were doing all that stuff. So, you know, there's my pro camera, there's my pro mic, and my lighting, and all that other stuff. And, you know, I go to like, you have to plug this thing in there and plug this thing in there and then plug this thing in there and then go in this program and open the thing and click these buttons and do this and toggle that. And, you know, then nothing gets done. No videos get made. For example, like my camera, the battery needed to be charged. So it's been over here charging while I do the whole sushi thing. And the reason why the whole sushi thing got done is because I can just, hold on, I can put my this microphone back in, hold on. Okay, so, hold on, clip it. So if I use all this junk, I don't get videos made. You know, I have a beautiful digital course based on my book, which is the Southern California Secret Diet Club, and updated. And so, so much more information than just that book. And sorry, I'm adjusting. And I made the whole thing. Yeah, I have equipment. It's just a pain in the butt. And I wasn't getting videos made. So I did the digital course and put it up, most of it anyway. And it just is so much executive function. It's just so much executive function that it didn't get put up. And it, so yeah. So I want to use that stuff, and I'm going to try to, I've got rice on me still. I'm going to try to just get it kind of all set up today and see if I can figure out how to make it easily work. But to me, for new creators or any creators, it's a matter of actually creating. So if you have a setup that you're not actually able to create with, then guess what? You're not a creator. Hi, Joey. How was it?
Good.
You finished it already? Oh my God. I would have to make more rice if you want more. Isabella says hi, Joey.
Hi.
I'm proud of my kids. Joey is my 14-year-old. He's into every kind of airplane, especially warplanes. He's got very high-end simulators that he uses, which is really cool. He knows how to fly like F-18s, and he's flown real planes. And then Corey is, oh, really? Well, where are you from? I guess I really assumed you were here. So anyway, I love making the thumbnails. Aw, Schweden. Were you on the live stream when the other person was speaking in Swedish? Were you guys having a conversation? 9 years. Well, then your sister's seen the good, bad, and the ugly in the US. I miss that good part. I know the rest of the world does too. We're trying to get it back together. Okay. So, yes, I was. I don't know him. Oh, the person that was on speaking Swedish. Okay. So I think I need to put this stuff away. That's good. Kids, boys, any kid, but boys that have dads are really lucky. My boys don't have their dad. I think this is the right size. Yes. I mean, they're actually lucky they don't have their dad. They chose that. I was trying to keep it together, not necessarily stay with him, but I was trying to facilitate a relationship. And eventually they were old enough and they're like, just get rid of him. We don't want him. Like, okay. But I always told them growing up, you got the best parts of your dad. You know, I would never say, your dad's a jerk, until there were a couple of times that they went to visit him. And of course, he did the, whole Disneyland dad thing, not literally Disneyland. Um, but, they're looking at me, single disabled mom, struggling. And then their dad is spoiling them and they're getting mad at me. And I'm like, do you know why I can't spoil you? It's because we don't get child support. Do you know why he can spoil you? It's because he doesn't pay child support and he doesn't have you all the time. And that was the first time I really clued them in on what was going on, because I didn't want them to grow up with that. So I had to straighten them out a little bit. And then it was a few years later that he came to live with us during COVID, because I was on crutches and I couldn't drive. So he was doing a lot of the driving for the company. And man, like all the stuff he did that was intolerable came back to me. I'm like, okay, I remember this guy. And yeah, it was just like, I mean, I wasn't trying to get back together with him. I thought, why can't we team up? Like, we make a good partnership. But really, he's so brilliant and so amazing at so many things. But then there's this part of him where he's just like a con artist. Like, he doesn't have enough self-esteem to really do it. He's got the talent and the intelligence and the looks and the everything, but he just doesn't have the self-esteem and confidence to do any better. He likes to feed on the bottom feeders. So to the bottom feeders, he seems like the man. And he knows that, and that's where he feels comfortable, you know? And so that whole mentality, it just doesn't, it just doesn't. So the kids were realizing that, yeah, no. And they decided, yeah, yeah. So they had to find out for themselves, and I'm glad they did. I wasn't going to be the parent that was poisoning their minds about their dad, because you're half that human. So if I have problems with your person and I talk bad about them, then I'm really talking bad about you. I never wanted them to get that feeling. That's why I always said you got the best parts of your dad. And still to this day, I tell them amazing things about their dad, because we had a really long and partially very amazing relationship. We worked well as a team together and we made some amazing children. And he was really on board for whatever I wanted to do. Gluten-free diet, homeschool. He was good with all that stuff. And he was really good at keeping the schedule together, which was really nice. He'd be like, okay, it's time for music lesson. Okay, it's time for bath. It's time for bed. It's, you know, and with just me, it's kind of like there's no rules. I mean, there's rules, but there's no schedule. Okay, so I'm going to put you guys over here. I think we should probably just jump off and I'll clean up. I appreciate you guys being with me. I really do. I really, really do. Isabella, thanks for coming on. I love you hanging out. And now that I see you, I'm going to go over, because I can't rewatch the live streams chat. I can't rewatch the live stream chats. And so I can't find you again. Oh, yeah, it's my pleasure. But if you can jump like into the comments under the video and make a comment, then I'll be able to go to your channel. Because Isabella Malmquist, I'll try to remember that, because I'll have to search for you if I can't see you in the comments. Not the chat comments, but the comments below the video. And yeah, both of you have a great day. My nose is running. Have a great day. You're so welcome. You say your name in your videos, but I have to get to your channel to see your videos. Okay, honey. Bye, guys. Bye.